Hello, good morning. I'm Dennis Peters, Head of Sales BeNeLux and Nordics at Selligent. I'm here today with Søren and Anders and the rest of the One Marketing team, who are winner of the 2020 Selligent Partner Award for Northern Europe. Congratulations, team, and thank you for joining me. I'm so pleased with you guys winning this award in my region, as it's both for One Marketing and the team here, a big acknowledgement of our successful work done in the first year of our fruitful partnership. So thank you guys, this is great. So, One Marketing team, Søren and Anders, can you tell us your favorite thing about working with Selligent?
First of all, working with Selligent is for us as a business partner beneficial because the people at Selligent, they know what they're talking about. When we bring Selligent salespeople in front of a customer, it is very obvious for everybody that these guys have actually had a lot of hands-on experience. So it's not just about PowerPoints and trying to sell anything to the customer. They know what they're talking about. Secondly, the solution is there's a widespread functionality in the solution, and at the same time, it's fairly easy to use and fairly easy to anchor. In the Nordic market, with a relatively small, on the average, a relatively small marketing organization, having to onboard a solution like Selligent or marketing automation solution in general, it's important for us that the solution is not too technical and is actually capable of onboarding it by non-technical people. And that's exactly what's happening with Selligent. Secondly, or thirdly, when we get to the second line support, if we need help, we have a professional support organization behind us that will step up and assist us at whatever request we have. So for us, having Selligent as a business partner is very nice, and we really enjoy the partnership.
Anders, I have a second question for you. So we've heard that our first joint customer got shortlisted for the Danish Digital Awards, which are actually taking place tonight. Well, that's great, obviously, but can you briefly share on the case and what role One Marketing and Selligent played into this success story?
Yeah. Well, Ørsted is the former state monopoly on selling energy to consumers. And they were suddenly exposed to a highly liberalized market, and they themselves were privatized. And that meant they came from a world where they didn't really need to be customer-centric, and all of a sudden they had to be. And that's the work we've been doing over the last year or so together with Selligent and their UX and web partners. And essentially what we've done is that where previously their consumers or their customers, they had maybe an attention span of 7 to 9 minutes a year where they actually cared about where they got their electricity. But in this highly competitive market, we've actually been able to turn that around. And now I think the latest measurement was 144 minutes a year where customers actually engage with Ørsted. And that means both financial results in that they have had a lot more cross sales and upsales. They've had a lot of cost reductions in customer service because we've made some really, really good solutions on it. But I think one of the key factors in that we've been able to sort of massively increase this attention span is that we've put the customer at the center of all communication. So when we communicate to a household about their energy consumption, we're able to use functionality in Selligent to actually have live energy consumption metrics in emails and landing pages, etc. And making it very, very apparent how a household uses energy and also providing advice about how they can actually reduce energy consumption is something that the customers and the end customers have actually responded really, really well to. And as a result, they've been nominated for, I think, 5 different categories tonight at the Danish Digital Awards.
Wow.
In digital activation, innovation, customer experience, marketing automation, and personalization.
Wow, that's great. And I hope you guys can take home another award tonight then, or at least one if you're nominated 5 times. So this is great. Finally, I have one other question for you. So what advice would you give brands out there about how to choose the right marketing technology partner? Is there anything you can share upon? Any advice on that?
First of all, it's almost impossible for an organization to select on marketing technology today. The providers, the software providers, are simply too good at doing marketing. It's very, very difficult to understand the difference between the different solutions and where they differ. So what you need to do as an organization is to be very, very clear about your requirements. What is it specifically you want to achieve? But that's one thing in regards to business requirements and functional requirement and data requirements, but also be very clear about your future way of working. And in that future way of working, be aware about what you want to do yourself and where you might potentially need some external support. Only when being 100% clear about your requirements will actually be capable of doing a proper selection that will become a long-term success for you as a business.
This is great. Okay. Thank you very much for the feedback, unconditional support, and congratulations once again on the massive win, team. Good stuff.
Thank you.